guys, welcome back to another video. For today's video, we are going to be testing out the new Morphe 35 eye palettes. This is what the palette looks like right here. The packaging is so beautiful, you guys. I'll show you up close. It is stunning. The detail on here is crazy. It's so pretty. The inside is beautiful too. I'll show you guys the inside really quickly. So here's what the inside of the palette looks like. It's very pretty. It's very eye-catching. It's a beautiful pastel palette. My thoughts on the palette, you guys. I am so disappointed in this palette, and usually you guys know I come on here and I'm like, this is the look we're doing today. We look snatched. We're killing it with this palette that's stunning, right? That's always what I say. That's always the words out of my mouth. Like, this palette is stunning. I love it. You guys should go get it. This one though, I'm not even gonna lie. I'm so disappointed in this palette, you guys. I don't want to say that I hate it, or I'm not going to say that it's the worst palette I've ever tried, because it's not, but I am going to say that with this eye look that I created today, I am highly disappointed. I will say that. The colors in here are beautiful, but girl, they have no pigment. And I know pastels are hard because pastels are meant to be pastel. They're like very, very light washes of color. But girl, at least a little bit of pigment, especially if it's an entire palette dedicated to pastels. Like, I want some kind of pigment. So yes, this eye look is super pretty. Yes, I love it. But I did have to put a base on. So I did end up using two P. Louise bases. I used this one right here, which is the pure white one, and then I used this one that's a part of their like pastel collection, and it looks like this. And you guys, if I did not lay down these two bases, I would have gotten no color. I really feel terrible saying this because you guys know I love Morphe. Their eyeshadow palettes, you cannot beat the price, and the pigment is always top quality. But this specific one, it's definitely not my favorite. And I wanted to create my own look and play with it myself because I did get some feedback from other people saying that it either didn't blend well or it just didn't have any pigment. I was like, let me just try it out for myself. Let me do a video. Let me see what the real tea is. And honey, the tea is that it has no pigment. Like, that's just it. And I'm so disappointed because this palette is so pretty. Of course, I'm not going to return it because I do want to give it a second chance. I obviously did not use every single shade in this palette, but I did try, you guys. Like, when I first started creating today's look, I tried to use this blue over here, this purple even, and then I went in with this color right here. And even this shade, you can already see that it has like a huge dip in there because girl, I was rubbing my finger in there to get some type of glitter on my eyelid. And even looking at my eye, it really doesn't look like I'm wearing any glitter. I know. So that's what I mean. It's like you have to use way too much product and like you're not getting any pigment. So that's my thoughts on that. Do I recommend buying this palette? No, I don't, to be honest. I'm not going to tell you to go out there and spend your money on this palette, but I am going to give it another chance. So hopefully in a future video I can update you guys on what I thought about the palette or my final thoughts. I also quickly wanted to mention, you guys, my lip combo, because you guys know I never show my lips on camera. So the lip liner that I'm wearing is Morphe's Sweet Tea lip liner, and then I have on the Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipstick in the shade Pure Hollywood, which is the most beautiful nude ever created. You guys, if you have not tried this liquid lipstick, you need to go pick it up because it's stunning. I'm wearing a gloss over top. This is the Dose of Colors Can You Not gloss, which is also a really beautiful nude gloss. And yeah, that is everything for my lips. So yeah, I think that's everything I wanted to tell you guys. I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. You will see me in the video struggling and getting frustrated. And keep in mind, these videos are short because we do edit them and like I cut a lot of pieces out. But you guys, this look took really long, way longer than it should have. I had a totally different look in mind, and unfortunately I could not get the colors to show up. So this is what we created. So I really hope you guys enjoy the video regardless. And before you go, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you enjoyed today's video. Please give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. And without further ado, if you guys would like to see how I created this look using the new Morphe 35 eye palette, then just keep on watching. Okay guys, so let's finally jump into this look. So I'm going to go ahead and take the P. Louise base in Rumor Number 0. This is just a pure white base, and I'm actually just going to almost like carve out my eyebrow with this, but also bring it down a bit because even the white eyeshadow in this Morphe palette was not super pigmented. So I felt like I needed a base underneath so we can really see that true white pigment come through. Okay, so once I'm done doing that, I'm just going to take this fluffy brush and I'm just going to blend out that base because I want to make sure I don't have any harsh line because we are going to be using another base right underneath underneath this. Next shade we're going to be using is actually another P. Louise base, but this is a part of their pastel line, and I don't know this color off the top of my head, but I will put it down below in the description box. So now I'm going to put this all over the lid, and then I'm going to blend it up towards the brow bone. You kind of want to make this seem like it's kind of like your eyeshadow. However, these are cream products, so they're a little bit more tricky to blend, so I will take your time if you're going to go this route. But like I told you guys, I felt like it wasn't giving me any pigment. I did go ahead and try doing this without any base underneath, just like my concealer as usual, and the color was not showing up. So I had to go ahead and put a base underneath. So I'm going to apply this to my lid and blend it out. And then the first color that we're going to be jumping into is actually the color called Sky High. It's a beautiful pastel pink, you guys. And I'm just going to use this to set that base. And this is going to be our all over lid color, our crease color. This is just going to be blown out all over the eyelid. The next shade I'm going to be going into is the shade called Whiteout, and I'm just going to put this right on my brow bone. This is just going to help to highlight that area. I felt like the base, I blended it a little bit too high, so honey, we're going to take this like an eraser and just erase that away. Next, I'm going to jump into the shade called Rosy Haze. This is a beautiful glitter shade, you guys, but I had to dip into this so many times because it barely had any payoff. So I'm going to actually use my finger for this part, and I'm going to put that all over the lid. And then I wanted to use an extra color, so I'm going to go in with the shade Dreamer, which is a pastel purple, and I'm going to work this on the outer corner. This is another color that I really had to build on, and it took forever. But nonetheless, it's a really pretty purple. However, it's just, I don't know if it's worth the trouble, but I mean, again, it's up to you if you want to pick up this palette or not, but I am going to give it another try, like I said, so hopefully the second try is a little bit better than this one. After I went ahead and packed on the purple, I decided to pack on some more glitter with my finger because it kind of got lost, and then I applied my lashes off camera. So I'm using this cream gel liner from ColourPop, and I will leave the name in the description box. And then I'm going back in with that pastel P. Louise base, and I'm actually going to put this on the lower lash line as a base, just like we did on the eyelid, just so that way the pigment of the eyeshadow can really come through. So once I go ahead and blend that out, I'm going to go back in with that shade called Sky High, and of course, just like we always do, I'm going to go ahead and work this right on the lower lash line. So after I go ahead and apply that pink shade, I'm going to go in with a flat definer brush, and I'm going to define that lower lash line with the shade Dreamer, which is that beautiful pastel purple, and I'm just going to just smudge this under there, to be honest. And as you guys can see here, it wasn't giving me no pigment. I smudged this on there for like a good 5 minutes before I saw any color, so just giving you a heads up. For my inner corner highlight, I decided to go back in with the shade called Whiteout, and I took that on a small definer brush, and I'm just going to pack that on my inner corner, which in the inner corner it looks beautiful. I don't know what happened with the brow bone, but that's fine. It was actually really pretty in the inner corner. Then I'm going to go ahead and coat my bottom lashes with some mascara, give it some good definition, and honey, once you do that, your look is complete. I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I hope you enjoyed my review. I'm absolutely going to give this palette a second chance, so I will let you guys know in the future. But for now, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video.